Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm looking at the back of Kid Byers' car there in this TRL qualifying session for Brazil, and I could tell that they were wet tyres. So, in this three-man qualifying session, obviously we weren't supposed to take this seriously, so I'm on inters, Kid Byers was on wets. I eventually came out on the softs, was well up, but I put my wheel on the grass, so pulled out of the lap. And since obviously we're not taking this too seriously, decided to take a different line, just experiment with it, preparation for the race. It wasn't quite the correct line. I think I'll stick with the previous around the outside on the actual black stuff. So, Excalibur grabs his first pole of the season by some 10 seconds. Very impressive by the Sauber driver, and thankfully he's actually joined us in these last two races to make the grid more than just one row of cars. Kid Byers also sticking with it. Anyway, off the start, we're on the medium tyres, the only one to do so. Went down the inside of Excalibur, but we have to leave him some space. If we can stay on the power, we might be able to keep the lead, but no, he's coming around the outside. We've got the Williams of Kid Byers all over us. Such a contrast to the 20 people we had going in PSRL, I think it was. But now we have 3 people, and it's still a league race though, so we're all guaranteed a podium if we can finish, and some good points, at least 15 each. So if we can just keep it on the track as we try and go around the outside up here, all Kid Byers forces us wide. We'll just stay back for the moment, chill in 3rd place, see what happens. We'll try and get back past if we can. Oh yeah, so later on the brakes, should be able to get this move done. If we can stay with the traction here. This is a very difficult corner, the centre S. Especially for me, I just can't make the corner without a bit of understeer or oversteer. Either way, at the end of lap 2, we sweep around the outside at the last corner and into the lead. And that DRS was a problem because here came Kid Byers. It seems that if you're 3rd at the start of the lap, you have a good chance of being 1st at the end of it. Either way, he didn't quite get that move done, but with a little bit of a wobble through there, he's going to come flying through in this exit of the centre S. I'm having real troubles with that corner, so I'll have to fix that before PRL. We've got a championship win to make there. Start of lap 5 and we're back into the lead down the inside at turn 1. It becomes a fairly standard thing throughout this race. Although, even though we didn't make any errors through the centre S, Kid Byers is going to have the second DRS zone to make a nice move down here into the next turn. It looks like we've already seen the pit stop phase start as Excalibur did for some mediums, leaving just the 2 of us out front. We're going to continue this battle for a while though. Through we go even before the DRS is allowed and into the lead. A nice battle here with Kid Byers. Pretty rare thing for the 2 of us to battle. I mean, we had that battle at Suzuka, but this is a lot better. This sort of racing here. Neither of us really the best setup, I don't think. A bit wobbly, and once again he comes through into turn 4, I think that is. So I had to come up with a new plan, and basically that was don't overtake him until this DRS zone, and around the outside, yep, through into the lead. Although we went a bit deep there, just have to hold it. Yeah, we've got it this time. Thankfully that would be the lead, and we started to get away. Kid Byers in the pits, and as soon as we made our pit stop, let's see where we come out. We got on the hards. Oh yes, big overcut. As soon as we could get out of that DRS, we were able to lap fairly quickly. We saw those fastest laps towards the end of the stint. And there's another one. And oh dear, Excalibur retiring. That was on the pit entrance. So that leaves 2 people. We're trying to get away from Kid Byers still. Oh no, Kid Byers is out as well. He's going to leave us with half the race by ourselves. We're on the intermediate towards the end. Not sure about that, Jeff. He's been out for some 15 laps. Either way, we completed that second half of the race by ourselves. It's a league race, so you can't give up on that sort of thing. Making history, maybe, and being the first league race I've ever won. without any opposition whatsoever. 1 out of 1. I mean, not my greatest win by any stretch of the imagination, but a win nonetheless, so I guess it counts. Oh well, next time is the final race as TRL goes under its slow heat death. Probably the last round of TRL you'll ever see. Either way, see you guys then.